thinking about branding, you want to ask this question. What is your brand saying about you? Now think about it as you as individuals representing your organizations, representing your coalitions or your groups online. You want to make sure that you're speaking on behalf of yourself and on behalf of the organization. So we're going to have a quick little activity. This here is a worksheet here for you. I want you to take 5 descriptive words about yourself. 5, just any words. You can make them mesh up together, but 5 descriptive words, and you can make this apply to your current role or position, and write up a quick little 30-second statement, and really try to take 30 seconds to hold people's attention, because if you're doing anything on Instagram or anything on Facebook, or if you're posting anywhere, you want to have your message ready, and you want your message to say the same thing about you and what your organization represents. So start off with 5 descriptive terms, and I'll give you a quick example of mine. It's all over the place here, but we'll see. So I'll just read it off, and then you guys can write along and whatever you need to do. Hello, I'm Calvin. I'm an ex-licensed teacher turned activist driven by my mission to war against the resistance, any resistance from an environment, a system, a body, a person, place, or thing that inhibits me from becoming. Becoming what, you may ask? Becoming the one thing that I should be. I am the teacher's teacher. I make teachers out of lawyers, doctors, electricians, builders, musicians, critics, moms, dads, and children. If you ever need to get a message across to any group of any size, I can deliver the message of understanding and love that will permeate every word, every sound, and printed material. And you want to be able to take pieces of these and bring them into every part of your post. So I bolded a little bit of my words here, but I got to see there. I took artist, activist, war, resistance, understanding, and love. Those are my 5 words that I chose to create this out of. These are the things that I feel like I'd like to communicate. I think I want to show people that I'm an artist. I want to let them know that I'm an activist in my art. I try to stick to doing art that is going to change or move society in a certain way. I want to help to affect change in society. I personally feel like we are in a war, and there's a resistance from gravity to all sorts of places of resistance that I've come from because of my own journey. So I have to continually have this warrior mindset. I got to get up and fight every day. And understanding and love. I want to be able to communicate understanding. I want to communicate it with love. So those are important to me, to make sure that every environment that I'm in, that I'm giving off these ideas and projecting them. So you can take some time, and then we'll maybe share a little bit with the group as you guys are talking this through. And feel free to talk it out with each other and run your lines on each other as well. If anybody wants any help or any suggestions, or if you have some ideas, feel free. At the end of this, you should have a nice little blurb about yourself that you can start posting on behalf of your organization or just on yourself, and maybe take this to your organization, this activity, and come up with some messaging that you want to be able to communicate about your organization when you start posting things online. You can pull from mission statements or vision statements from your organization. You can pull from maybe some of your own personal affirmations and personal statements. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves too if you want to talk out some ideas or test out your statements on neighbors next to you. Someone may be bold enough to share with the group. Yes, yeah, this would be essentially an elevator speech, so that this is something that you may want to even share with people who are also going to be speaking on and representing on behalf of your organization. It'll be good to maybe come up with something as an organization if that's not your role, but it'd be great to share this with as many people that might be posting, even if it's just a blurb, to make sure that once you post, you're going to echo the same things. You can also think about contrasting the information that is already online about the people or groups or sections of society that your organizations represent, and really posting as much as possible to contrast that, in a sense, because you want to be able to help change the minds of those you are reaching and those who potentially could help you with resources to get whatever achieved and accomplished goals that you're looking for. So it's really important to try to make sure that you're contrasting your message with whatever other stereotypes or generalizations that may be out there when it comes to your community and the people you're serving. So we'll be looking for a few of you, to brave soldiers, to stand up and share. That's good to have two. It's good to have two, it is. Yeah, because you got to think about, if you are representing your company online, whatever you do, it stays forever. But you as whatever happens, if you move on or you change positions in life, you still want to be able to represent yourself online as a brand. The internet is our face to the world now. And so really concentrating your message, your own personal message, is also great, for whatever you go on to represent as well. So, yeah, it's like, so you have the shirt with the ASU pitchfork on it. So that brand in itself, like when you display that, there are a number of things that people, yeah, exactly. So some people are drawn in and some people get pushed away. And so really thinking about that as you make a post online or you take a picture in something, you want to make sure that you are still representing all of those words in picture form. You want to represent all of those statements in picture form as well. So. Yeah. Well, yeah.
You know how they get on our, hey, this and that, so is that false advertising or what?
Well,
False advertising?
this is the thing. All advertisement, there are some embellishments. Because, people want to, when you have a product or a service, then you want people to, there's an assumed satisfaction, there's an assumed, I'm going to meet your needs. So there's a little bit of embellishment sometimes that comes along with it, because you got to pull people in. So it's not really false advertising, but you don't need to lie about yourself. Because some people do, but you don't need to lie about yourself. But it's really, there's a feel free to embellish. You take liberties to talk well about yourself and well about your organization. Just go one more minute. Dot your I's and cross your T's. Or cross your I's and dot your T's, whichever you need to do.